All right, y'all, I want to dive a little bit into the carts, go back into the past, and kind of deliver a bit of a passion project for you guys, if y'all don't mind, man. One of my favorite, y'all know I love battling. Y'all know I love diss records. One of my favorite back and forths ever was Benzino versus EMINEM. But not just because of EMINEM. I actually think that Benzino, if I remember correctly, I think he did pretty well. I think he held his own, you know what I mean, at first. And then, you know, EMINEM came through and literally put a nail in a coffin. I remember feeling that way as well. So if y'all are down to do this, man, let's take a little dive into the past. Check out this Benzino versus EMINEM. This one simple just back and forth exchange. Benzino, pull your skirt up versus EMINEM's nail in the coffin. And you guys let me know in the comments who you think wins. I'm probably going to feel a little bit biased here, but I do think that Benzino, I think he did a good job. You know what I mean? And the reason that I wanted to pull this up is because I continue to see like Rap Devil by MGK being celebrated and hailed as like the greatest, you know, the greatest diss record to EMINEM. And I was just thinking about it a little earlier today and I was like, I don't know. Let's see. Let's see, you know? We'll come to a conclusion at the end of the video. All right, if y'all are ready to get into it, let's do it. But before we do, please make sure you smash that like button, subscribe button, comment, share, do whatever you got to do. It helps the channel grow and helps propel me into the algorithm. If you like content like this, you're going to find a lot of it here. You know, let's do it, man. This is Benzino. Pull your skirt up.
Just let the pigeons loose. Let the games begin. Must be crazy.
Yo, that's a crazy way to start. That's a crazy way. I love a little bit of ish talking at the beginning of the record, at the end of the record. To me, that's classic battle records, man. Tupac hit him up. The way he talked at the end of that set a precedent to me. But to say let the pigeons loose, Benzino, man, one of a kind. He really is, bro. But I think he did all right. I think he did all right if I remember right. All right, let's go.
What's up, Capone? I created this one. What the fuck is the man with this? Let me start from the beginning. You ain't rapping the streets. You from the outskirts of Detroit, where the bitches meet. I'm gonna pull your skirt up, expose your true sex, antagonize your label till I get my respect. You ran to your manager, ask him how to handle this.
Shout out to
Five
Paul.
shades darker, motherfucker, you be cannabis. No one would care about your complicated rhyme style. Another backpack rapper out of style.
And see, it is another one of those examples where I feel like this would have worked better in today's society, because in today's society, people really don't care about lyricality. They really don't care about complicated rhyme schemes, and they don't care about multisyllabic rhyme scheme. Like, you know what I mean? They don't care about the multisyllabic punches. Like, but back then, I think people, that's all people cared about. That's all they wanted to do was talk about like bars and the structure of them. And I actually also find it kind of ironic that he's talking like this back then, because back then I feel like Eminem's rhyme style really wasn't that complicated, you know? But I like how we're starting this off, right? Like, if you got to go at the top rapper in the world, which Eminem was at this point in time. I mean, this was like after 8 Mile, bro. This was 8 Mile, Eminem Show, 50 Cent, 2002, 2003, 2004. There was no one bigger than Eminem. The closest would be 50. But let me start from the beginning. You ain't repping the streets. It's a good way to start. You know what I mean? Especially with him. At this point in time, Eminem just delivered, you know, Patiently Waiting, Signing 50. And this was the sort of quote unquote gangsta era of Eminem, right? Where he was talking that street talk, which I love. That's my favorite, probably my favorite version of Eminem, to be honest. That there was a monster. That dude was a monster. But ran to your manager, asked him how to handle this. These are bars that I actually think would hit a lot harder in 2025 if he would have put this out today versus back then. But back then, it just didn't hit. You know what I mean? But I respect it nonetheless. You ran to your manager, asked him how to handle this. You're not street. I'll antagonize your label till I get my respect. You know, you really feminine, bro. Like 5 shades darker, you would be cannabis. Saying like, if you were actually a black dude, you would be the equivalent of cannabis, bro. Like, no, the only reason that you have the success that you have is because of the shade of your skin. These are all good digs. in 2025, but in 2003 it wasn't so much. And do y'all remember how we had to get these records back then? We had to get these records literally like through the mail and through like the Source magazine and mixtapes that you might be able to download. You really had to dig for these records, man. So a lot of people don't even know about this record, or Nail in the Coffin for that matter.
Don't let me have to back slap your moms if you smile. I'm serious. If you ain't gonna respect her, why should I?
That's a dope diss, bro. Don't make me have to backhand your mama, bro. If you ain't gonna respect her, why should I? Why should I?
Back slap your moms if you smile. I'm serious. If you ain't gonna respect her, why should I? Chin check your Snoopy, put a circle on that eye. My time's never up, cause real niggas don't die. I'm not Moby, the little puppet on MTV. I bring glasses to your living room so you could see me.
That was almost clean, but I bring glasses to your living room so you could see me. That you could have thought of something a little iller there, but I do like I'm not Moby, that little puppet on TV, like on MTV. And he's not saying Moby is the puppet, but like M would diss Moby. M had like this whole, I guess, made up back and forth with it's in Arse Like That. I can't even remember the little puppet's name, but y'all know what I'm talking about. The puppet that would always talk smash, and like Benzino's like, I'm not Moby, bro. I'm not these little pop iconic figures. Like I'm from this. I'm from the streets. I bring glasses to your living room so you can see me. He could have thought of a better way to deliver that, but it's still, it punches. You know what I mean?
Yeah, you sold a lot of units, but you can't be me. The state of hip-hop will continue to be fucked up. You playing by a different set of rules, you got me fucked up. Respect the hood, Marshall, or the hood will take you out. You the real wankster, and I don't care who you sign. Disrespect.
And now I hate this part, bro, because he just totally like went unorthodox. Like when you rhyme in structure, you're rhyming in bar sets, you need to rhyme 4 times or an even amount, which is exactly why it sounds out of place right here. Like, so the state, it'll continue to be effed up. You got me effed up. Respect the hood, Marshall, or the hood will take you out. Right here, he should have had something rhyme with take you out or out, but he just didn't care. He just went straight into the next set of bars. Like, you the real wankster, I don't care who you sign. Disrespect Benzino. This is a crazy bar too. This is not as good as I remember it. I'm not gonna lie to y'all.
Benzino, that ass is mine. What you know about?
Pause, dog.
About pumping on the block till you freeze. What you know about cutting up rocks, ducking D's? What you know about facing a grand jury indictment? As far as I'm concerned, you just industry excitement.
And this probably had a couple of people like, hey, that's hard, man. Like, what you know about pumping the block, bro? What you know about slanging? What you know about the streets? What you got the do-rag on? You're out here with 50. You're talking this street-ish, bro. What do you know about it? What do you know about grand jury indictments? What do you know about facing real-life consequences for the crimes that you've committed? What do you know about ducking the police? What do you know about trying to stray away from the alphabet boys? What do you know? You know what I mean? What do you know about this? Little goofy pop boy. That was the sentiment, right?
I hope them D12 niggas ain't who you fight with. Clash with the Titan, you bound to start a crisis.
That's actually hard.
Meanwhile, back in Boston, I'm a legend. My number's in the rafters. Fuck Bird, I'm representing.
Now, you ain't have to go after Bird like that, bro. That's the issue. But he was trying to insinuate like Bird is white, M is white. So forget the white boy. I'm representing. I'm up in the. Yeah, whatever, bro. But real talk, in Boston, they probably respect Larry Bird a whole lot more than they do you, bro. But I do like I hope D12, I hope that ain't who you fight with, bro.
He's alright, but he's not real. We spit tight and we got steel. You talk shit and you get killed. From the streets to the studio, nigga, it's all sales. 2003 Vanilla Ice, how you playing it? If you ask me, you really ain't that nice, you overrated. Hang you from your feet, part 2 in theaters now. Like, drop your ass from the roof, you gonna feel it now.
Now, hang you from your feet, part 2 in theaters now. Come on, bro. Drop you from the roof, you gonna feel it now.
You was unsigned hype before you ever met Dre. That's my shit. I birthed your little career, now you owe your life to Ray.
Now that might be kind of factual, honestly. Like, you were unsigned hype. Like, I put you on in the Source magazine. I gave you a little bit of credit and you took it and ran with it. So before Dre, you owe a little bit to me.
5 might give her the Marshall Maggot Ripper. Better never let me see you with some Jews, I'm gonna strip you. Let me get that shit. Tell your label head stop calling my phone. Jimmy, he leaving messages saying, please leave him alone. Fuck that. And don't forget how this shit all occurred to me.
MGK kind of took from this a little bit. Like, I don't know if he did it on purpose, but like going at the big dogs, like Jimmy, talking about how, you know, you calling the label, calling Sway in the morning, asking him to not put me on, like stuff like that. They're good digs.
Your whole camp be surrounded by security. It's ridiculous. What you want? The black or the chrome? How can you ever claim a block when you have no home? How can you? I do it for my niggas in the cells in public housing. You taking too much XM, you need counseling. Get anybody.
How can you claim a block, bro? How are you claiming Runyon Ave? You don't even have a home. You weren't raised in Detroit. You lived in Detroit a little bit. That's what he's saying. He's saying, like, how can you claim Detroit? How can you claim these blocks when you weren't present there for the majority of your life?
On your roster, who can fuck with Ray? Obi Tripe, you a buster. I don't think you want to play.
That was a mistake because Obi tore into him, bro. Obi went crazy on him, bro. Obi went nuts. Shout out to Obi Trice, bro. I love Obi. Obi's first album and second album. Love both of them.
And 50 holla at your boy, get that loot and ride. But please.
Crazy talk, bro. 50 has so much loyalty. Looking back at this now, bro, 50 has so much loyalty to him, man. That was a bad move, bro. 50 holla at your boy, get that loot and ride.
Don't make the mistake and take this nigga's side.
But please, he's begging 50. 50 holla at your boy, get that loot and ride. But please, 50, don't take his side. Please, for the love of God. He was so big, bro. 50 was exploding. Like, you pause. You couldn't, you know, what are you going to do?
I hate to have to turn this battle to an all-in-out war, but if I have to, I'ma leave his partners on the floor. I think we both know exactly what we here for. You know what's up. I want the streets back, I'm coming to your door. I earn my stripes, I'm a don, you a pussy. Zeno bombs hit you out the park, you still a rookie. Bottom of the ninth, the score's looking crazy. Niggas on my block won't knock Slim Shady. Slim Shady, he's alright, but he's not real.
Dude, whoever made this lyric video, bro, that's so ironic. Because Benzino said people on my block won't knock Slim Shady. The irony is even the lyric video guys are on the side of Shady, bro, because it says dudes on my block will knock Slim Shady.
Won't knock Slim Shady. Slim Shady.
That's good.
He's alright, but he's not real. We spit tight and we got steel. You talk shit and you get killed. From the streets to the studio, nigga, it's all sales. Destroy. He's alright, but he's not real. We spit tight and we got steel. You talk shit and you get killed. From the streets to the studio, nigga, it's all sales. And that's how the motherfucking story goes. Crush, kill, destroy. Crush.
He's trying to do his
destroy.
Trying to do his Nas Ether thing right there.
Crush, kill, destroy.
Yeah, it's cool. I mean, I remember hearing it when I was younger and thinking that it was a little more, I thought at that point in time it was a little better than it actually is. But I mean, imagine you're Benzino, he's a Source magazine owner, right? Like editor-in-chief or whatever, owned the magazine as well. Like, he probably thought he really had something with this. He probably thought that he didn't even need to go that hard with it, because I don't think that he really believed that M was a battle rapper and was battle tested already, and just criminally slept on his opponent, right? Like, we know that. Like, we know who wins this. But I was just saying, like, I thought that MGK's was better. But let's hear what Eminem had to say back to him. This is when it gets nasty.
Don't shut up, will you?
And just keep in mind, too, bro, that this was like, M went on a rampage here. There was a whole mixtape out straight from the lab where he's going at Ja, he's going at Ben, he went at Zeno, he went at everybody, bro. And he let it be known that he was not the one to play with. But people forget about this. They try to rewrite history. Like, who has he got in a battle with? Pop icons? Like, who's he really faced? Britney Spears? I'm like, dog, he really, like, no matter what you want to say, like, no matter who the opponent was, insert opponent here. Like, whatever opponent you put in the face of this, like nail in the coffin, is a prime example of why you don't want to mess with Shady.
Talking about I owe you. Bitch, you owe me.
What's up?
I'm helping you right now. Yo, let's put the nail in this coffin.
So already off the rip, just going into the song with the ish talking at the beginning of the record, letting it be known, like talking about like, you put me on, you're the reason that I got with Dre because of the little unsigned type thing, bro. You owe me. I'm promoting you right now.
I don't wanna be like this.
Come on.
I don't really wanna hurt no feelings.
Yeah.
But I'm only being real when I say nobody wants to hear their grandfather rap. Nope.
Hey,
You know,
that's the irony now. That's irony now because he's still rapping and he's a grandfather.
men have heart attacks, and I don't wanna be responsible for that. So put the mic down and walk away. You can still have a little bit of dignity. I would never claim to be no Ray Benzino, an 83-year-old fake Pacino.
Off the rip, I can never claim to be no Ray Benzino, an 83-year-old fake Pacino. What does he mean by fake Pacino? He means you ain't really Scarface. You're the actor, bro. You're the actor.
Claim to be no Ray Benzino, an 83-year-old fake Pacino. So how can he hold me over some balcony without throwing his lower back out as soon as he goes to lift me?
You ain't throwing me off in no balcony, bro. How you even gonna do it without throwing your lower back out as soon as you go to lift me?
Please don't, you'll probably fall with me, and our asses will both be history. But
Gross.
then again, you finally get your wish, cause you be all over the street like 50 Cent.
Yikes, bro. He's only 8 bars in. What is this, 8 bars, 12 bars? Please don't. You'll probably fall with me, and our asses will both be history. But then again, you finally get your wish, all that D-riding that you're doing for 50, bro, because you will be all over the street. If you fall off this balcony and hit the street plat, you'll be all over the street like 50 Cent. Insinuate, that's the double entendre there, right? Insinuating that 50 Cent is really in these streets. He's really hustling. He was really crafted from that. That's hard. It's over already, dog.
You fucking drunk pussy, fuck you chump. Give me a one-on-one, see if I don't fuck you up. Try to jump the Rough Riders and they cut you up, and you put Jada on a track. That's how much you suck dick in the industry.
Bro, that's crazy too. That's crazy too. Try to cut the Rough Riders and then you put Jada on a track, like, because Jada's not with Rough. Like, what are you doing, bro? What are you doing? Shout out to Jada Kids, shout out to Rough Riders. Let's go.
And they cut you up and you put Jada on a track. That's how much you suck dick in the industry. Swear that you in the streets hustling. You sit behind a fucking desk at the source, butt kissing and begging motherfuckers for guest appearances.
What else?
You can't even get the clearances, cause real lyricists don't even respect you or take you serious. It's not that we don't like you, we hate you, period.
Period, dog. And so far, like how deep we're into it, man, this is a prime example of every bar has substance. Every bar is a direct hit. Every bar is a direct response with a better flip that hits you harder than you were able to hit him. And that is why I just don't feel like Eminem is really the one to mess with, bro. And begging, like, you sit behind like you in the streets, bro. You sit behind a desk and you kiss butts. And then you beg people for guest appearances, bro, to put them on your little Source albums. And you're just begging people for and you can't even get the clearance, bro. You know why? Because real lyricists, we don't even respect you. We don't take you serious. It's not that we don't like you, bro. We hate you, period. That boy is a monster, bro. I don't care what none of y'all say. That boy is a monster.
Talk about a midlife crisis, damn. Last week you was shaking Obi Trice's hand. Now he's a buster? What the fuck's with that? Get on a track, dissing us, kissing 50's ass.
Bad idea, Benzino, to go at all these other guys, bro. Talking about a midlife crisis, bro. Last week you were shaking Obi's hand. Now he's a buster? And you want to diss all of us, but then you want to kiss 50's arse? And asking me what I know about indictments? Bite me, bro. I got 2 cases and probation. How about we hang all this up? Fight me. I love old Eminem, bro. It's nasty.
Asking me what I know about indictments? Bite me. Bitch, I got 2 cases and probation. Fight me.
And you would never think. You got to put yourself in this time frame, right? Like you hear Benzino's where he's, you know, insinuating you're not really from the streets. You're not really of this cloth. You're not from this ilk. Like, what do you know about running from the D's? What do you know about like indictment, standing in front of a judge? What do you know about this? And then Eminem hits back with this, asking me what I know about indictments. Bite me. I got 2 cases and probation. Fight me. What do I know about standing in front of a judge like a man ready to take whatever sentence he hands? Come on, bro. Come on. I mean, it's a wrap. He took the hardest bars Benzino threw at him, twisted it, and threw it back in his face like it was nothing, man. Like it was nothing. That boy right there was not to be played with.
What do I know about standing in front of a judge like a man ready to take whatever sentence he hands? What you know about your wife slicing a wrist right in front of the only thing that you have in this world, a little girl, and I put that on her. When this is all over, I would never try to make her a star and eat off her.
Coyle Ray, this tracks, this makes sense.
I don't know shit about no shopping rocks, but what you know about it, pop shops, rockin' spots.
That was hard. And the rhyme scheme was hard. Like the flow, the pattern. It's not just saying it, bro. It's putting it in rhyme form, in a cadence and a delivery with them multi-syllabic rhyme schemes. It's so impressive, bro. I don't know nothing about no chopping rocks, but what you know about hip hop, shops, rock, and spots. But come on, bro, when you're the only white boy.
I don't know shit about no shopping rocks, but what you know about it, pop shops, rockin' spots, where you're the only white boy up in that bitch just gripping, pressing up your own flyers and your stickers, sticking them bitches up after spending 6 hours at Kinko's, making copies of your covers of cassette singles to sell them out of the trunk of your tracer, spending your whole paychecks at disc makers. What you know about being bullied over half your life? Oh, that's right, you should know what that's like, you're half white.
Yikes, bro. And the only reason he did that, bro, is because Benzino's coming at him for being white. It's like, I can't let you, Larry Bird, dude, like, take that down, bro. Like, I'm doing it for us. Like, M's like, first of all, being white didn't get me here. It got in the way of me getting here. It made me have to work harder. It made me have to impress more. And that is true at this point in time. I know about the white privilege. I know about, like, the way people eyeball Eminem now. For you youngsters out there that really don't know, he had to work 10 times harder. He had to go 10 times harder. 10 times harder, bro. It was not cool to be a white rapper. What do you know about, like, spending your whole paycheck on making these albums when you don't even feel like they're going to do anything or go anywhere? What you know about being bullied over half your life? Oh, that's right. You should know what that's like. You're half white. That's a nasty bar, boy. That's a nasty bar.
Vanilla ice, spill the beans and rice. I'm eating you alive inside. Jesus Christ, if you're that much of a gangster, put the mic down. You should be out killing motherfuckers right now.
Jesus Christ, if you're that much of a gangster, dude, put the mic down. You should be out doing all that right now, bro.
Motherfucker dead, kill him down. You should be out killing motherfuckers right now. Kill a motherfucker dead, kill him dead, bitch. Shoot him in the fucking head. Go ahead, bitch. Slap my mom, slap the fuck out of her. She can't sue you, she wouldn't get a buck out of you. Cause
dog, he is going crazy. This is an animalistic instinct. I don't even know how you put. I don't even know how you make this in song form in a way that just hits and it knocks. And y'all think like, y'all have to understand, like, Shady in 02, 03, 04 was untouchable, bro. You could not, like, you could try, but this is so, like, that is a dangerous rapper to play with on this microphone, bro. He can put it in song structure like this, in song form, make a bop out of it, and just not, like, this sounds like it could have been on an album, bro. Are you kidding me? Shoot him. Go ahead. Slap my mom. Slap her to death, bro. She can't do nothing about it. She can't sue you. She wouldn't get anything from you. Because you're broke. You suck. You're a joke. Like, it's nonstop, bro. And he never falls out of pocket.
You're broke as fuck, you suck, you're a fucking joke. If you was really selling coke, well then what the fuck you stop for, dummy? If you slew some crack, you'd make a lot more money than you do from rap.
That's ugly. If you're really selling coke, then why did you stop, homie? If you slew some crack, you make a lot more money than you do from rap. Oh my gosh, bro.
You'll never have no security. You'll never be famous. You'll never know what it's like to be rich. Life's a bitch, ain't it, Raymond? Here, let me break this shit down in layman's terms for you just to make sure that you can understand it. And cannabis ain't using too many complicated fucking words for you.
He was able to do what he did in 8 Mile, but in real life, like even with the name, like Raymond. Here, let me break this down in layman's terms for you, just to make sure that you understand, bro. Like, I know, like the cannabis, and I have this complicated rhyme style, like you say, bro. Let me break this down for you, real simplistic, bro. Understand me well.
Yeah, let me slow it down for you so that you can understand if I say it slower. Let it go, dog, it's over. I don't wanna be like this. I don't really wanna hurt no feelings.
There's a hook,
but I'm only being
it's
real
good,
when I say
hook.
nobody wants to hear their grandfather rap. And old men have heart attacks, and I don't wanna be responsible for that. So put the mic down and walk away. You can still have a little bit of dignity.
Now.
Talking about, I have motherfuckers calling your crib. Bitch, you ain't even got a fucking crib. You ain't even got a fucking phone. Fucking bum. Threatening to shut me down at your little fucking source magazine if I come back when you and attack you. Bitch, you attack me first. Take it like a man and shut the fuck up. And fuck your little magazine too. I don't need your little fucking magazine. I got double XL's number anyways. And y'all can't stand it because they get bigger than y'all.
Yeesh.
Oh. And by the way,
Yikes.
how'd I look on the VMAs?
Yikes.
When you was watching me from whatever fucking TV you was watching me from in Boston. The mean streets of Boston. Fucking
Whoa.
sissy. Then you gotta skate up here, motherfucker. Suck our motherfucking dicks.
Plural, bro. R's.
Oh. And for those that don't know, don't get it twisted, yo. The source has a white owner.
When you really put it in perspective, you go back and you pull up the both of them, bro. That was brutal. It's no wonder. It's really not. Like, it makes total sense why Benzino can't get this man off of his mind. And I do want y'all to know it. Eminem kept like, you don't believe kicking a man while he's down, whatever, waiting for the next diss song to drop before you respond. M went at him, bro. Like I said, a whole mixtape full of records that could have been on an album. Monkey See, Monkey Do. What is it? Go to Sleep with DMX and Obi. It's Bully, bro. Bully's probably my favorite. In all honesty, it's just such a dope song. The Sauce, bro. He just never quit, bro. He never quit. Like like foot on the neck. You're not getting up from this. And he used it as an opportunity to set a precedent, which is why you can try to rewrite history, but that time frame is why it was said all the way up until the Revival album came out. It had always been said, it was industry known, like, we ain't messing with him. You've heard Game say it. You've heard so many people say it, bro. Like, I ain't playing with the white boy. I'm not doing that. That's a dangerous game. And this is why. The precedent was set, bro. It was leave me alone. Now, that guy, I don't know where that guy is. Like, I still like Eminem. I still rock with his music. I like The Death of Slim Shady. I like Kamikaze. I like Music to Be Murdered By. All good albums. But that dude right there, like, you have to celebrate these guys when they're in the moment of their prime. And that was M's prime, in my opinion. Now, he hit a second lick with Recovery and Relapse. Relapse is one of my favorite albums of his. So he did hit and Recovery, for that matter. That second wind was just as ill. But I just thought it was just interesting and intriguing to go back and watch this in double form like that. So I appreciate you guys for watching, especially if you watched all the way up until the end. But yeah, man, let's just keep it a buck, bro. Don't try to rewrite history, man. That boy Marshall Mathers is not to be played with. I don't care who you, I don't care. I don't care what you say, bro. That was insanity. And to put it in structure like that was insanity. Yeah, it was effortless. Like, effortless for him to make like a 10 out of 10 song with 10 out of 10 lyrics, a 10 out of 10 cadence, flow, and delivery, and a 10 out of 10 diss record. It just doesn't happen very often. It doesn't. So salute to him and salute to Shady, and shout out to Obi Trice, man. I might have to dig up some of them Obi Trice diss records too, bro, because he was an animal as well. I appreciate y'all, man. Thank y'all for watching. Like and subscribe, and I will see you on the next one. All right, peace.